Welcome back to Fist Entertainment for my next review. For a second, the last one for tonight, because after this point we will have reviewed 34 movies, including with the review after this one, which means we'll be caught up to what we would be doing by October 4th as part of my Horrorfest 2023 event. 2023 was one of the best years for horror films because there were so many different subgenres of horror. There was the body horror, sci-fi, erotic subgenre with Crimes of the Future. There was the drifting into madness of outer body experience with Infinity Pool. There was throwback to 1970s slashers in 1930s colorful Kodak moment horror films with X and Pearl. There was the insanely return to form of Insidious franchise with Insidious the Red Door. There was Smile with, a very haunting scenario of just complete hysteria with Smile. But if I were to say what is the most unique horror film of 2023, I would definitely look no further than this movie. And I'm going to be talking about 2023's The Menu. The Menu is probably the most underrated horror film of 2023, in my opinion. Now, this film was delayed forever going to theaters. And it went to theaters for a very limited amount of time. And no one ever had a chance to see it because it was in select theaters. So it went literally directly to streaming. That's how you saw it for the first time, was on streaming. Unfortunately, I don't like streaming, so I waited for the movie to come out in physical media, despite me having every streaming service. But I don't have the streaming services really to watch stuff that I can buy in physical form. I have streaming services for things that I would like to see and like watching that I can't get in physical form. So when it comes down to a movie that you will be able to get in physical form, I probably will not be watching it. That's certainly the case with The Menu. I waited until it came out. The Menu, again, everybody's doing this these days. It seems that everybody is literally freaking doing this. They're making you buy a Blu-ray, and then once you get used to the idea that you're not going to get a 4K, then all of a sudden you get a 4K. And that's probably going to be the case with this movie. Do you know what I mean by COVID-19 destroying the fucking world? Before COVID-19, when a movie came out, you had a 2K and a 4K every single time. Now it seems like it's getting more selective every week. It's like movies have to make they have to make a bare minimum of like $350 to $500 million in the box office, because if it doesn't, then you're going to have to buy a Blu-ray and wait a year to get the 4K version of it. I freaking hate that shit. Alright. And because this film's a good movie, and I would like to watch it the way it's meant to be watched, in 4K with probably better audio capabilities than this. Alrighty. Well, let's go ahead and read the back. A young couple travels to an exclusive island restaurant where the chef has prepared a pricey, lavish menu. But it soon becomes clear that the dinner guests are about to be served some shocking surprises in this dark comedy written by Seth Rice and Will Tracy. Okay. Well, that's not bad without giving things away. But yes, it's a dark comedy, but at the heart of it, this is kind of a disturbing horror film, and at the same time. But this right here is probably the most unique horror film of the year. But it is a horror film. It's not a dark comedy. This is literally an horror film because everybody dies in this fucking movie, and and it's all part of like this almost like theatrical production of this menu that's made by, I guess, the world's most renowned chef. Um, Now the cast in this movie, look at that cast. Did I say more? The three in the front we are vividly familiar with. We're familiar with Ray Fiennes. He played the villain in the Harry Potter movies. He played Mallory, also known as M, in the Daniel Craig James Bond movies. Nicholas Hoyt, he plays Renfield in Universal's Renfield with Nicolas Cage. And also played, also co-starred in Mad Max Fury Road. And the prequel X-Men trilogy, or X-Men franchise. He's pretty much a younger version of the Beast. And Anna Taylor-Joy. Anna Taylor-Joy, yeah. Anna Taylor-Joy, who we saw in Last Night in Soho, as well as many other horror films, as well as in New Mutants for the MCU. This woman gets around. But yeah, the cast in this film is just great. Yeah, you have a lot of good big Hollywood names in this movie. And the flow of the film is pretty good too. It is very shocking because what this horror film does, that so many horror films in 2023 do as well, is they know how to shock you. You see, there's so many years that go by with horror films to where you don't really feel like, wait a minute, no, what the fuck are they doing? No, they're not gonna do that. Oh, they fucking did it. Oh my god, I can't believe they did that. That pretty much sums up all the brand new horror films that came out in 2023. Except for a few selected films, like, say, The Imitation didn't quite do that. I would say Insidious, The Red Door didn't quite do that either. But other than those two horror films, just about every single horror film had me doing that. And yeah, that's when you have a really good year of horror films, when you actually are always doing that. They're always seeing so much shock value, and it's really getting to you. And that's certainly the way it is with 2023 horror films, and I absolutely love it. I think it's spectacular when you have a whole year full of films that are doing that. And that's certainly the case with 2023. Unfortunately, this might be the last brand new horror film that came out in 2023 I will be reviewing, because everything is coming next. There's only one more film that I believe was made and released in 2023, and that is the sixth Scream film. We will not be getting to that completely right away. There is one more horror film I am going to be doing before that, and that, of course, would be Prey, the Predator prequel, which the 4K edition came out yesterday on Tuesday, or 2 days ago, I guess, since it's technically now Thursday, although it's only been Thursday for 54 minutes, but it's Thursday. Yeah, so there's a lot of cool stuff coming, but there's very little brand new 2023 horror films that I have left to review. All I can say is the menu is quite good. Now the quality. This full HD format version of the movie, which is the 2K Blu-ray equivalent, has very, very, very good good quality on it. The picture is very good. It's very high detailed, very good colors. It has a lot of neutrals and warms going on, but they play so well into each other, and with just the right amount of a cool temperature to kind of balance it all out. So very digital looking movie. And in fact, it's very interesting that this was released from 20th Century Fox, but it kind of reminds me looking like a very good digital HD Lionsgate or Universal release in terms of this picture quality, which is definitely very good for a 20th Century Fox Blu-ray, because they usually don't look like that. The audio quality is quite good. The 5.1 DTS HDMA really does play quite well with what's going on in the film. Even to the subtlest of things like, porcelain plates to serve dishes on and stuff like that will actually have an effect or two flying around a room. So they really did know how to mix this film to where it really brings the best out of your environment. There's not much in terms of music score. There's some orchestrated music in this film, but it's not like, say, Pearl or something like that, where you have it all over the place. But it's a very solid surround experience when it comes to the audio. So, if you haven't checked out the menu for 2023, I suggest that you check it out, and I'll see you on the next review.